When you say Sonos, people tend to think of two things: high-quality multi-room speakers and expensive products.
Sonos is expensive for a reason, and that's that it most often delivers on an above-average sound experience. But there is one thing Sonos has never had going for it, and that's a more personal music solution like headphones, until now.
Meet the Sonos Ace wireless headphones. In this review, I'm going to try the Ace headphones out. I'll listen to the audio quality and see how they are to use, if they're comfortable, and if they live up to Sonos premium branding. I'll also look at what special features Ace has. I'll tally things up into pros and cons and let you know if I think I can recommend these headphones for you. Let's start with the unboxing and my initial impressions. I have to say that for a pair of ultra premium headphones, the recycled cardboard box may say green, but it doesn't scream luxury audio. The cartoony emblem also doesn't do the product justice. Now, I know we're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but I am a bit worried about the tone that's being set here. When it comes to the unboxing, though, points are earned back for the felted hard-shell case and sexy zipper. The headphones are very minimalist, which is true to brand for Sonos, and I like that too. Inside, you get a cool, lightly magnetized squeeze case for your 2.5-foot USB-C charging cable, but no plug, which does seem like a bit of a cheap out at this price point. You do get a 4-foot auxiliary cable. Yeah, you can use Sonos Ace with your favorite analog sources right out of the box too. Maybe a subtle dig at the Apple AirPods Max. The headphones are pretty with a stone-like matte finish and pops of chrome, and the buttons are subtle yet easy to find. Putting them on, they have the perfect amount of clamping force, not too strong, not too weak. They legit feel like a nice warm hug. Although the headband lacks any stainless steel innards, Sonos did a great job in distributing the memory foam padding in a way that molds to the shape of your head. The approach also makes the headphones feel lighter than something like an AirPods Max 2.
To get things started, Sonos wants you to use the Sonos app. The Sonos app is probably my least favorite thing about any Sonos product, but in the spirit of following directions, I gave it a try.
I powered the headphones on and opened the app, and my headphones appeared immediately. The app connected to the headphones on the first try, which has been unheard of for me when setting up Sonos speakers. I was ready to listen in under a minute, which is a Sonos review record in this house. Maybe I need to chalk one up for the new Sonos app.
Let's talk sound quality. The most important factor for shoppers here is going to be the sound quality, and fortunately the Sonos audio story holds true here. These sound fan-freaking-tastic. The headphones are among the rare premium over-ears that actually make me remember how good headphones can sound. They're probably the best sounding headphones I've ever reviewed.
The bass is stunningly detailed and has actual levels of rumble, boom, bounce, and thrum. The treble is like tiny angels strumming harps in each ear. The amount of detail in the music here was actually kind of insane. I listened to jazz, pop, rock, symphony, and podcasts. They can be ear-caressing at low volumes or head-filling at higher outputs. Ace uses physical but subtle buttons. You can trigger all the primary functions on the right ear cup using a nifty rocker switch called the content key. Sliding up or down the switch adjusts volume, while pressing the key plays or pauses a track. Double or triple pressing handles other functions as well. The content key actually feels pretty satisfying to use, and the distinct design makes it easy to feel for while you're wearing the headphones. Next to the content key is a smaller button for switching between aware mode and active noise cancellation. The left ear cup features a lone power button, which also doubles as a pairing button if you hold it for 7 seconds.
Sonos really wants to make sure buyers go for the Sonos Ace over other impressive products on the market, so all the major features found on those headphones are here as well. This includes things like noise cancelling and aware mode.
Table stakes for a premium pair of headphones these days is active noise cancellation, or ANC, plus aware mode. ANC uses digital algorithms combined with microphones to listen for and then create a special signal that masks sound from bleeding in. Conversely, aware mode lets you allow sound in to keep an ear out for things like the doorbell, kids, or a flight announcement, and you can swap between ANC and aware by pushing that noise control button on the right ear cup or toggling it on or off in the Sonos app.
So how is the noise cancellation? I always test out noise cancellation with the music and audio off so I can really hear and assess how good it is. In this case, I was really impressed at how much it was able to block out. While naturally louder sounds that are closer to you are going to be more noticeable, anything beyond about 10 feet was like it was invisible. These headphones are a great way to block out distractions, again, probably among the best I've ever tried. Now, aware mode lets you hear everything, and it actually sounds normal, kind of like hearing with your ears alone, and it doesn't sound tinny or hollow like often happens with cheaper headphones aware modes.
Sonos Ace supports spatial audio, and Tidal, Apple Music, and Amazon Music Unlimited are all the best streaming services for spatial audio tracks. Plus, they offer Dolby Atmos music, which Sonos Ace supports as well. You can also enable the head tracking option on the Sonos app to have the headphones adjust spatial audio playback whenever you move your head.
The effect of head tracking is kind of trippy. It always seems like the music is coming from all around you, but if you turn your head to one side, it subtly pushes the audio into the front ear cup, so it still sounds like it's there in front of you.
If you have a Sonos Arc soundbar connected to your TV, you can conveniently redirect the audio coming from the soundbar to your headphones in Dolby Atmos glory if your content supports that.
Once you set up the feature using the new Sonos app, you'll just long press on the content key on your Sonos Ace and you'll get that private listening experience. Now, I had an Arc soundbar on loan for a previous review and I don't have it anymore, but the good news is Sonos is going to be adding this feature to both generations of Sonos Beam soundbar and the Sonos Ray as well.
I have a Beam 2 with my Samsung Frame TV, so I'll be looking to test this out in the coming months once it's enabled. Ace also has a built-in sensor which can automatically pause playback when you take the headphones off and resume after you put them back on, and you can turn this feature on in settings.
Now, I tried it out, but I found it didn't work, and even after a firmware update and toggling the setting on and off repeatedly, it still refused to pause when I removed them.
You can connect to two devices with Sonos Ace, like your phone and computer or two different phones, but you need to make sure the multi-point feature is turned on inside the Sonos app.
Once that setting is toggled on, though, the swapping between devices is simple, instant, and fully automatic, and that was a huge plus for me when using Ace with my iPhone and my MacBook Pro.
Sonos promises a 30-hour battery life with the ANC enabled, which sounds like a good amount until you hold it up to some of its competitors. Sennheiser Momentum 4 boasts more than double that at 60 hours, while the Sony WH-1000XM5 matches that at 30 hours. AirPods Max, by comparison, cheap out at a paltry 20 hours. So depending on what you're deciding between, these are either great, equal, or subpar.
The added inclusion of rapid charging also means you can extend the battery life by up to 3 hours after charging for just 3 minutes. Ace charges with the USB-C cable that's included, and you can actually listen while you charge as well, which is a nice touch.
I feel like I should maybe point out Sonos Ace doesn't have Wi-Fi support, which does feel a bit like a break in tradition for Sonos.
Now, this might be disappointing for some folks who wanted a pair of Sonos headphones to integrate with their full Sonos multi-room speakers and to have the music playing all over the house and inside their ears, although I'm not really sure why you'd want that. At least for now, you're just going to have to settle for the goodness of the TV audio swap feature.
Overall, Sonos has hit a grand slam with its Ace headphones. With only a couple minor gripes, these are going to have a place in my day-to-day, every day, starting now.
Let's cover the pros and the cons so you can see if these headphones are right for you.
On the Pro side, these are beautiful and look ultra premium. The felted hardshell case is a nice addition. The sound quality is top tier and they are beyond comfortable. They have noise cancellation and aware mode. Even the setup went perfectly and the Sonos app works with Ace like a dream. With fast charging, spatial audio and head tracking, plus TV audio swap for Sonos soundbar users, these check a lot of boxes. So what are the downsides? I would have loved to see Sonos blow the competition out of the water with longer battery life, but 30 hours is still pretty good. I also couldn't get the auto pause feature to work during my testing period, but for the moment, that seems like a minor complaint.
Will Sonos be able to knock competitors like Apple, Sony, Bose, or Sennheiser out of the market? It may come down to budget since Sonos products aren't often on sale. Sonos Ace here sells for about $599 Canadian or $449 US, which is a lot less than AirPods Max, but more than some other competitors. So is it worth it? Think of Sonos Ace as a ticket to flying business class. Once you try it, you don't want to go back. You can check out some other Sonos products and find out why I've hated the Sonos app, or see what a competing pair of headphones is like right now.